is there excitement for you right now? I mean, in terms of getting on this plane and going and doing this?
Yeah. I think you always a little bit of anxiousness, which is good, but that's why you don't look too much into the future because you get anxious. You look too much in the past, you get depressed. So, but there's a certain amount of energy and anxiousness that's good. So.
Are you at the point where kind of like the hay's in the barn?
No, hay is not in the barn. We got a big time day today. Saturday's a big day for us with what we're doing, how we're operating, and then Sunday we'll go let it rip.
What's your message to the rookie class before they play in that first week one game?
Take a deep breath and go let it rip.
Luda was saying how mature he finds the rookie class overall more than he's seen in his entire career here. What do you make of that?
It was important when we developed our standards of how we wanted to acquire players that was important. So Monty and his group did a really good job on that.
What makes Saturday a big day in your mind?
A lot of football to be taught and learned and understanding. We have a process that we go through the day before the game that's very important and critical to the last kind of parts of the game plan, and a couple more reps at some different things, meetings. We do a mock game. It's intense.
The mock game, does that help you prepare for your role on Sunday as far as timeouts, fourth down?
A little bit. Good question, Bo. We're doing that right now. You know what I mean? The finishing touches on all that stuff, and just to get everyone's opinion one more time, really to make sure that the play callers, all three play callers, are on the same page with myself, and we're all on the same page together how we're going to win the game. So those are all good meetings.
Will you have someone that goes over like quirky plays in the league, stuff like in interesting situations
turn over every stone?
Is that going to be like every Thursday?
It's every day.
We don't talk about it a lot or ask, but in terms of that game day strategy and all that, whether to challenge, things like that, how do you get that help?
We got people that have that role to help me on game day.
Do you think there's going to be a moment where you're going to allow yourself to take it in?
No. It's win the football game. Well, it's the same plan, guys.
When it comes to taking on a team with that defensive line like Washington, how valuable is it to have a quarterback, whether it's Clayton or Josh, that's mobile, that can?
Yeah, I mean, that's any really. They have a really good D line. We know that, but the ability to extend plays and get yourself out of trouble and play out, off time a little bit and outside the pocket is critical.
When bringing a guy like Dobson, was there any kind of blueprint you guys could have kind of followed? I guess like Baker last year coming in right away with the Rams, I believe. Like, you guys look at that at all, or did you make it up?
No, we kind of we take all the information in and make decisions. So like how he operated, he's done it, like I said, he's done a great job and comfortable where he's at.
You have the status yet of Kelvin in terms of how he'll be listed today on the?
We'll see how it goes. He banged his hand the other day.
How about Ertz?
We'll see how he does today.
With the amount of offensive linemen that you just brought in on waivers, having to turn to them if you need to in a game situation, are you comfortable after this?
Yeah, I am. If they're out there, we feel good about them. They've done a really good job, all those new guys, Clayton and Cook. They've done a great job of getting those guys caught up to speed. A lot of those guys play a very a mental position, but they're doing a good job. I'm pleased where they're at.
You're going against those three receivers before. What's most important in that matchup?
Yeah, you can't get the ball thrown over your head. And then you got to play the coverages the right way because certain guys are going to have help, certain guys aren't going to have help. You got to win your leverage side. You got to have your eyes right. You got to play with good technique. We got our work cut out for us. They're good. They're a good group.
There have been some, I've heard at least, people compare this team of you to what Dan Campbell started a couple years ago in Detroit. I think it's a cool comparison, knowing what they did last night, what he's been building. Can you see you guys as a West Coast different team, but kind of the same model?
Honestly, no. I don't compare teams. I don't compare players. All I'm concerned about is giving our guys a chance to win.
From being here for the Super Bowl with Philly to getting hired to getting prepared for this moment, what's life been like for you?
I mean, it's been fun. You know what I mean? But it's kind of business as usual, you know? Whatever role you're in, you do the best job you can and, you know, let the chips fall.
You mentioned about not getting depressed over the past. Do you think back where you were, they'll ever get over that game?
Yeah, that's why I don't think about the past.